Leading off for Virginia, 34, Charlie Harrington.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome you back here to the Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine or Coach Pitch World Series, pardon me, as Virginia taking on Texas. Coach in Virginia in the dark blue with the white pants, and Nacogdoches, Texas in the red uniforms, white letters and numerals, white pants. This is Charlie Harrington, who hits it to second base. Throw to first will be in time for the first out. Daniel Hicks, the coach at Virginia, his lineup. Charlie Harrington, the first baseman, leading off. Chase Hicks, the pitcher, number 8, hits second. Batting third is the third baseman, number 9, Kenyon Ross. Hitting fourth in center field, number 10, Nafis Summers. Batting fifth is number 11, Reese Smith, in the 10 spot in the defensively. Number 5, Cole Staton, will hit sixth. Number 55, Aiden Haskell, the left fielder, bats seventh. Evan Parrish, number 42, the second baseman, bats eighth. And hitting ninth is number 2, Lucas Sutherland, the shortstop, as that's popped up to third, and the catch made by Jack Richardson, the Texas third baseman. So we have 2 outs. Quickly here in the top of the first. The rest of the lineup for Virginia: Isaac Bustles, the catcher, bats 10th. And Gilman, number 24, will also be in the number 10 defensive position, and batting 12th is number 3, Bo Patino. Defensively for Texas, first base is Hayden Allen. Jackson Ortiz at second. Jack Richardson is at third. Bias Sexton is the shortstop. In the outfield, we have Logan Baker in left field. Hunter Stegent in right field. The right center fielder, Landon Nair. In left center is J.T. Reagan. Carson Key is in the circle pitching. Jed Coleman is in right field. Hit deep in the air, and that gets over the head of the left center fielder, J.T. Reagan, by Kenyon Ross, the Virginia third base. The throw comes into second, but will not be in time, as Ross goes in standing up with a 2-out double. So 2 outs, a runner at second here for Virginia, the visiting team, at the top of the first. Our umpire is Grant Williamson behind the plate. Jeff Haynes on the bases. Earlier here, this is pool 3, by the way, here on field 3. Also involves Florida. They'll play Texas at 2:30, Sebring, Florida. And then tonight, this afternoon at 5:30, the final game will be Florida, Virginia. Top 2 move on from each pool. Earlier in pool 1 on this field, it's Alabama 10, North Carolina 2. Pool 2 on field 4 of this Coach Pitch World Series, Dixie Youth Baseball AAA World Series. It was Mississippi, Kosciuszko, Mississippi 7, Searcy, Arkansas 5, and coming up there right now, actually Cleveland plays the team from Summertown, Tennessee in Pool 4. Hits a short, Nafis Summers on to first in the inning, and that inning ends for Virginia with no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. So we head now to the bottom of the first. Virginia nothing, Texas coming to bat. And we'll give you the lineup here for the team from Nacogdoches as they come up in the bottom of the first inning. Virginia nothing, Texas coming up. Anthony Key, the coach of the Texas team. Leading off will be the shortstop, number 17, Tobias Sexton. Batting second in left center field, number 59, J.T. Reagan. Hitting third at third base, number 22, Jack Richardson. Batting fourth at first base, number 7, Hayden Allen. Hitting fifth at second base, number 14, Jackson Ortiz. Batting sixth is the left fielder, number 22, Logan Baker. Hitting seventh, the catcher, number 1, Hayden Petty. Batting eighth, the right center fielder, number 11, Landon Nairn. Hitting ninth in right field, number 33, Hunter Stegent. Number 24, Carson Key, the pitcher, hits 10th. Carson Gates, number 15, bats 11th, and the right fielder, Jed Coleman, number 34, bats 12th. Defensively for Virginia, they'll have Charlie Harrington at first base. Evan Parrish is at second. Lucas Sutherland at short. Kenyon Ross at third. In the outfield, Nafis Summers in center. Hayden Haskell's in left field. We'll have Jude Gilman and Reese Smith in right and left center, and Isaac Bustles behind the plate. Chase Hicks is in the pitcher position. So Texas comes up in the bottom of the first. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer, and we need your help to get there. And when you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Marty Paulman here on JockJive. Reminder, if you want to send a shout out for this game only, the number you can see it on the left of your screen over the score bug, 904-525-1324. As that is hit by Sexton to third, knocked down, but not going to be a throw, as Ross could not come up with it. Ebias Sexton will reach base. Leadoff hit here in the bottom of the first. Team from Nacogdoches, Texas, pushed by Anthony Key. Remember, this Pool 3 also involves Sebring, Florida, who Texas will play later this afternoon. Florida and Virginia will play in the final game today at 5:30 as we move back with support between Pools 1 and 3 here on Field 3. Field 4, Chuck Sebastian with a call there as Mississippi beat Arkansas 7-5. Hit to third again, and this is going to be another infield hit as once again Ross can't come up with it. Going to be a tough play as JT Reagan. So he will reach base. First and second, nobody out already for Texas. Meanwhile, in the Machine Pitch World Series earlier today, pool play as well on Field 1. Mike Rideout had the call as Idabel, Arkansas defeated Mount Pleasant, Texas 8-4. And on Field 2, Pool 2, Sweetwater, Tennessee 12, Thomaston, Georgia 7. Robert Williamson has the call there today. As we have 6 games on each field today in pool play, 24 games in all. Here's Jack Richardson. Back to the pitcher. He'll throw to third. Good idea there as Chase Hicks, who's defending there in that pitcher position, makes the throw to third. So a 1-5 fielder's choice gets the leadoff runner Sexton. Reagan to second, Richardson to first, but now 1 out. So the lead runner taken off the bases there by Virginia here in the bottom of the first. Popped up on the first pitch by Hayden Allen. We'll go over the rules here in a moment as that's caught at shortstop by Lucas Sutherland for the second out. Hayden Allen pops out to short. We play 6-inning games, not on a time limit. 6 innings, we have a 15-run rule after 3, 10 runs after 4. Everyone must hit 1 through 12, and you keep going the entire game 1 through 12, and also no walks. You get a maximum of 5 pitches. You either have to get a hit or strike out or hit it somewhere. No walks here with coach pitch, as that is inside to Jackson Ortiz, the second baseman. 2 outs now, runners at first and second for Texas. Get into left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. As now rounding third, Reagan to the plate. The throw will come into third as the ball dropped in front of Aiden Haskell in left field. And Ortiz with 2 outs brings in an RBI. As Reagan scores the first run of the game for Texas, they lead it 1-0. Second hit of the inning leads to the first run of the game for the team from Nacogdoches.
Number 27, Logan Baker.
So still first and second, 2 outs. Texas takes a 1-0 lead. Virginia in those dark blue, very dark navy blue uniforms with the orange letters and numerals, white pants. Texas wearing those Texas Rangers looking uniforms, the red, white letters and numerals, white pants, Red Sox. Popped up into right field and, caught. Boy, it looked as if the right fielder out there didn't really know he was going to come up with it. Kind of accidentally stuck his glove out there, but makes the catch for the final out of the inning. And we'll see if I can find out who that is. I think it's Reese Smith in right field. But the inning comes to an end. 1 run for Texas on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 were left on base. We go to the second inning. It's Texas 1, Virginia 0. As we continue pool play today, this Dixie Youth Baseball AA Coach Pitch World Series. Back in a moment here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Leading off top of the second for Virginia is number 11, Smith.
Lee Smith leads off the top of the second for Virginia. Texas with a run on the bottom of the first leads 1-0. Marty Pullman with you here on JockJive. Day one of the Dixie Youth Baseball AA Machine Pitch and Coach Pitch World Series. That's popped up over at third. Play made in fair territory by Jack Richardson for the first out. So Reese Smith pops to third, 1 out.
At the plate now, number 5, Colt Statton.
To get underway for the other next two games in the pool play for Machine Pitch, Mississippi and Virginia. Columbia, Mississippi, Appomattox, Virginia with Mike Raddat on field 1. Field 2 will be a team from Cleveland here in Cleveland, Mississippi against Fairhope, Alabama. Robert Williamson will have that. Pool 4 there in field 2. Tennessee, Summertown, Tennessee leading Cleveland now 6-1 on field 4, pool 4 play with Chuck Stamashton on the call there. So 1 out. Cole Statton will foul it off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Statton strikes out. Second out here on the top of the second. Virginia coach Daniel Hicks, the lefty, is throwing in here today for his team. Aiden Haskell, now the left fielder, bats a left-hander. See the tents down each side here of this field 3. Hairpin Park here in Cleveland, Mississippi. That's where we're located for this Dixie Youth Baseball AA World Series, Machine Pitch and Coach Pitch World Series. Next week we'll be in Oxford, Alabama, starting a week from today for the AAA and Ozone World Series here on JockJive, starting next Saturday. Get in the hole to third. Nice play by Richardson to his left. Throw across in time, and it is a 1-2-3 inning for Nacogdoches, Texas here in the top of the second. Virginia goes 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Texas leading Virginia here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving kick by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
At the plate number 1, Hayden Petty.
Hayden Petty leading off for Texas here in the bottom of the second. As they lead it 1-0. Petty pops that foul and got a play right in front of us here. Texas with a run in the bottom of the first. They lead it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Meanwhile, Cleveland now down 8-1 to Summertown, Tennessee. That game goes to the 4th inning in pool 4. That game, a couple innings ahead here, started a little earlier. Popped up and playable for the pitcher, pardon me. As Chase Hicks makes the play for the first out here in the bottom of the second as Petty pops up. Watch your very own DVD of any game broadcast during this year's Dixie Youth Baseball AA World Series. Simply email info@jockjive.com. We'll get the process started. DVDs are $10 per game plus shipping and handling. That's info@jockjive.com. And hit to third. A little pop fly caught there by the third baseman, Kenyon Ross, for the second out. As Landon Nairn is out. 2 outs. Two outs now. Hit again to third. Ross, a lefty there, throws across, close play, and he got him. 1-2-3 inning this inning for Virginia's Hunter Stegent, out 5-2-3. Nothing to cross for Nagadoches here in the bottom of the second, so we move ahead quickly to the top of the third. It's Texas 1, Virginia nothing here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Her 2 on his set.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
For Virginia, number 32, Evan Parrish.
Evan Parrish leading it off here for Virginia in the top of the third. As that's hit into, well, no, not. It does get into center field. Looked like the second baseman Ortiz had a shot at it. Just got over his glove. So Virginia with a leadoff single here on the top of the third by Evan Parrish. Only their second hit of the game. They had a 2-out double by Ross back in the first. Texas with a run in the first
At the plate, number 2, Lucas
on 2 hits. Virginia now with 2 hits as well. 1-0 here in the top of the third. Lucas Sutherland, the shortstop, takes the first pitch for a ball. It's now 2-0. And there are no walks, though, so you have to get a hit or strike out. Either way, you got to do something with it there as it's hit to short. To second for 1. Go to first, we'll get away. As Ebias Sexton flipping to Jackson Ortiz at second. Fielder's choice 6-4. Takes Parrish off the bases. Safe at first to Sutherland with 1 out. And now Isaac Bustles, the number 10 batter, up for the team from Goochland, Virginia.
At the plate, 6, Isaac Bustles.
As he misses outside for ball 1. A little bit. That's hit back to the circle, grabs off the glove. He'll try to throw to second. It's not in time. Carson Gates now out in the circle. Carson Key started there, couldn't come up with it. That'll be an infield hit for Bustles. So first and second, 1 out. Sun back out here in Cleveland. Been in and out of the clouds. Part of the cloudy, though, but nice breeze blowing in across the field. Drew Gilman up now. Swings and misses that pitch. No. Good foul. Slow roller to short. It can be a tough play. It'll go to third and not in time. Very slow roller. Sexton tried to flip to Richardson at third and just speeding the throw there is Sutherland. So another infield hit. And the bases are loaded with one out for Virginia. Number 12 batter, Bo Patenot. Fouls it off.
At the plate, number 3, Sawyer Patenot.
Bo Patenot at the top of the order, due up next for Virginia. Swings and misses there, and now it's 0-2. One and two now. Hit to second. Coming home with the throw, and it is in time. Jackson Ortiz coming home. Petty, the catcher, making the play. Or two fielder's choice as home plate umpire Grant Williamson calling out Sutherland at home. Bases are loaded, but now 2 outs. Post play, but called out at home. Charlie Harrington now. Rounded to second, his first at bat. Now with 2 outs, bases loaded. Fouled back behind home plate. Harrington. Now with a 1-2 count. 1 pitch to go. And he swings and misses for strike 3. So it looked like a promising inning for Virginia there. No runs, 2 hits. They leave 3 on base. 3 hits actually in that inning. 3 left on as we head now to the bottom of the 3rd. Continues to be Texas leading Virginia 1-0. AA Coach Pitch World Series live here from Cleveland, Mississippi on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts 2 on his set.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Carson Key will lead off for Texas in the bottom of the third. That will get under the glove of the shortstop. Heading to second now. They're going to get him. Oh. Actually safe as the ball was dropped. Shortstop Sutherland couldn't come up with that. So the runner goes to second now. He's safe as the ball was dropped. Texas with a run in the bottom of the first leads it 1-0. Carson Gates now. It's an into left field. Gets under the glove of the left fielder, Haskell, and that will allow Key to score. And Gates goes to second. And Texas adds a run here in the bottom of the third as they now lead at 2-0.
At the plate for Texas, 34, Jack Coleman.
Here's Jed Coleman, the right fielder. Coleman fouls that off. Coleman down the left field line, just foul. And he with a 1-2 count. Hit the third. Throw across by Ross is in time. Heading to third is Gates behind the play as Coleman out 5-3, but Gates hustling all the way. He does go to third with one out.
At the plate, 17, Elias Sexton.
Elias Sexton now singled his first time up. Was later forced out. Coming up in August on JockJive.com, the AAA Ozone and Majors Dixie Youth World Series, Dixie Baseball World Series. Hit back. Oh, it's underneath the glove, actually, of the pitcher. Hicks and into center field. Hit right between his legs. And that will score Gates to make it 3-0 Nacogdoches here in the bottom of the third. hit ball gets another run in for Texas. Coming up in August on JockJive.com, the AAA Ozone Majors Dixie Youth World Series, Dixie Baseball World Series, Georgia Military College Football, Navarre Football, Great American Rivalries, and so much more. Plus this fall, SWAC football, soccer, and volleyball, plenty of high school football, the ACCC Game of the Week, and more. A litany of reasons you need to come back to JockJive.com often. Hit to third. Ross had it. Now he knocks it down. We'll go to second. Now in time. That ball gets away. Still in the infield, though. And Sexton will hit to third. The throw will not be in time. And then Reagan will go to second. Virginia having a tough inning on the field as Ross, ball got away from him, and the runners moved to second and third. The ball never got out of the infield with one out. So Texas already with two in this inning can add to the lead with 2 on, 1 out. Jack Richardson hit to a fielder's choice his first time up. As he hits that foul to play on the first base side.
Jack Richardson.
Popped up, and that will drop in right field. Another run will score. Ball ends up back in the pitcher's circle. Now the other runner coming home, as the pitcher holding on to the ball never saw the other runner come home. The ball at Richardson just looped over the head of the first baseman into right field, and Sexton easily scored from third, and Reagan, the pitcher Chase Hicks holding on to the ball, comes all the way around to score as well. And now like that, it's 5-0. Oh, sure what Coach Hicks is talking to the umpire about here. Well, our umpiring crew again. Grant Williamson home plate, Jeff Haynes on the bases. Maybe he's trying to say the ball is going to call it dead there. The pitcher had it, but I think you're going to win that argument, really is. Hicks had the ball in the circle. Reagan came all the way around to score. Well, 2 more runs in.
At the plate for Texas, number 7, Hayden Allen.
Now a 5-0 lead for Nacogdoches as Hayden Allen will bat. Texas will be back in action at 2:30 against Sebring, Florida, 2:30 Central. Virginia won't be back until 5:30. That's a scheduled time, tentatively scheduled time. Hayden Allen popped to short his first at bat. Takes the pitch for a ball 1-0. So it's 5-0 now Texas here in the bottom of the third. Run at first, 1 out. Hit to third. He gets again past Ross. Ross having a tough game there at third as Allen hit that ball hard right past him. And stopping at second is Jack Richardson. First and second, 1 out.
At the plate, number 13, Jackson Ortiz.
Jackson Ortiz singled in a run in the first. Hits that hard and into center field, base hit. It falls in front of the right center fielder. Rounding third, here comes Richardson. The throw will be cut off. Ortiz with his second hit and his second RBI of the game, and now Texas with a 5-run inning. They lead at 6-0. Richardson never thought about stopping there, coming in from second as Allen goes to second. Ortiz at first. Still only 1 out, and it's a 5-run inning. 11-2 as that's popped in the air to left field by Logan Baker. That's going to fall. And it'll be cut off eventually as Allen going to come around from second to score. Here comes Ortiz. The throw will be cut off. Now Baker was in a rundown. He'll be running to third. He's going to be out at, oh, he's saved. Okay. Baker slid under that tag somehow at second or third. So Baker brings in 2 more. He ends up being safe at third on the throw in. Now it's 8-0. I'm trying to say the score of the game on field 4 or other coach pitch pool play game. Summertown, Tennessee 11 and Cleveland, Mississippi 2. That in the 5th on field 4. That's pool 4 of this coach pitch World Series. Hit in the air to right center field by Hayden Petty, and it is caught. But that'll be enough to get the run home as Baker will score to make it 9-0. So 9-0 now the score after another run comes home. 8 runs in this inning. Hit third, and it gets again past the third baseman by Landon Nairn. Well, let's see, the inning 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row reached earlier this inning. They all scored. 2 earlier in the inning. Now Nairn scores. So now Hunter Stegen is the 12th hitter of the inning. There are 2 outs now. Runner at first, but it's a 8-run inning for Texas. There's a 15-run rule after 3 innings, 10 runs after 4. So Texas can get a run here. Get Virginia out in the top of the 4th. The game would end. Stegen, that's hit into right field. That'll fall for another hit. Rounding second, Nairn heads to third. He will be safe. Another hit there for Stegen. He's now 1 for 2, and the inning continues. Back to Carson Key. First and third, 2 outs.
At the plate, number 24, Carson Key.
Carson Key started the inning with a single, later scored. We have our shout-outs. I'll get to that in a moment. Good luck to Evan Parrish. Bill Goochton, Sharon, and Johnny Parrish. Good luck to Evan Parrish from Grandma and Poppy. Love you. Thank you for your shout-outs, and continue to send us for this game only at 904-525-1324, which you also see there at the top of your screen. So Key bats for the second time this inning. Hit to short. It gets under the glove of the shortstop as it gets past Sutherland into left field, scoring another run as Nairn scores to make it 10-0. So now Texas, with this 9-run inning, has a chance to end this game via run rule here in the top of the 4th. They can hold Virginia off the scoreboard. Carson Gates. That was Carson Key who just hit. Carson Gates singled earlier in the inning and scored. Pops it up into center, and that catch is made. Out center field by Nafis Summers to end the inning. So the inning comes to an end with 9 runs for Nacogdoches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 hits. 3 errors in the inning and 1 runner left on base. So now as we go to the top of the 4th, last chance for Goochland, Virginia. They need to get at least 1 run to keep the game going as they trail 10-0. We'll return in a moment. Dixie Youth Baseball AA Coach Pitch World Series live from Cleveland, Mississippi here on JockJive.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back. Hurts 2 on his assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
All right, Virginia needs 1 run here as they hit the ball. Bobbled at second, but that's Chase Hicks grounding it over to Jackson Ortiz, who bobbles in, makes the throw to first in time, 1 out. Virginia down 10-0 after a 9-run bottom of the third for Texas. Actually had a chance to tie the game at the top of the third. Did Virginia had to run a throw at home, and then Texas with a 9-run bottom of the third. By the way, final on field 4, Summertown, Tennessee 12, and Cleveland 2. That in 5 innings.
Batting is number 9, Kenyon Ross.
Coming up there on Pool 2, Field 4, it will be Mississippi champion Kosciuszko against Lexington, South Carolina. Meanwhile, on Field 1, good game there in Pool 3 of the machine pitch. Columbia, Mississippi, Appomattox, Virginia 2-2 in the third. That's popped into left field. That will drop for a hit for Kenyon Ross, who has 2 hits now, 2 of the 3 hits for Virginia. Double in the first, now single here in the fourth. And then Field 2, it's the Alabama champion machine pitch. Fairhope leading Cleveland's representative 7-0 in the second.
At the plate for Virginia, number 10, Fitz Summers.
It's Kosciuszko, Mississippi. They'll be coming up against South Carolina. Now, next on this field, scheduled for 1 o'clock here in Pool 1 of Coach Pitch. It'll be Regalwood, North Carolina, and Gonzales, Louisiana, as Regalwood lost this morning 10-2 to the team from Taylorville, Alabama. That's hit into right field by Nafis Summers. Caught out there by Hunter Stegens, so 2 outs. And last chance for Virginia, Reese Smith, with 2 outs, runner at first. Earlier this morning here on this field, 10-2 the score. Alabama defeated North Carolina. Popped on the left field line. I will drop for another hit, this time for Smith. So first and second, now 2 outs. And elsewhere, Pool 2, Coach Pitch this morning, it was Kosciuszko, Mississippi 7, Searcy, Arkansas 5. This will be Pool 1 and Pool 3 on this field. And Texas, Florida will be at 2:30. Sebring, Florida's first game. Louisiana and Alabama at 4 o'clock in Pool 1. And then Florida and Virginia in Pool 3 tonight. Hit too short, and the play will go to second. As the flip made by Sexton to the second baseman Ortiz, and that put out is a 6-4 fielder's choice, and that's your game. As Cole Staton hits into a fielder's choice, Smith is out, and Texas wins it by run rule. Virginia no runs, 2 hits, 2 left on base. And our final in 4 innings here, it's Texas 10, Virginia nothing. So Nacogdoches now 1-0 in Pool 3. Virginia falls to 0-1. And Sebring, Florida will play later today at 2:30 against the team from Texas. Pool 1, Alabama 1-0. North Carolina 0-1. And Louisiana, Gonzales, Louisiana will have their first game coming up here around 1 o'clock Central against the team from Regalwood, North Carolina. So that's going to do it for our coverage of this game here. Game 2 of the day here on Field 3. Our final in 4 innings. Texas 10, Nacogdoches, Texas 10. And Goochland, Virginia, nothing. I'm Marty Palman saying so long. This has been a presentation of JockJive Sports. We'll talk to you again here probably about 30 to 45 minutes for our next game here on Field 3. Check out other action as well today on Field 4. The Machine Coach Pitch World Series with Chuck Sebastian. Field 1, Mike Rideout with Machine Pitch World Series. And Field 2, and as Robert Williams says as well, on the Machine Pitch World Series. So long for now. We'll talk to you again soon from Cleveland, Mississippi.